machine.
This going back to we were talking about Groundhog Day in my last episode that had an influence on me. And one of the cool things about Groundhog Day, I show that in one of my class, in that happiness class that I teach. Mm-hmm. And it's an interesting one way of looking at that movie is that Bill Murray's character Phil Connors is fortunate to be able to live the same day over and over again, even though it's a kind of purgatory for him, But he's able to live the same day over and over again, so he can experiment with what really makes him happy, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like he's sort of a scientist, right? He's every day he tries out something different. In the beginning, he's like, it's a hedonic version of happiness. So he eats all the food that he wants, and he does everything he wants to do.
Oh, that scene where he's stuffing that cake into his mouth.
Right. He's stuffing all that stuff in his mouth. That's the hedonic vision of the good life, and that fails. Try it if you want. I did. I got fat. It's basically what happened to me. It did make me happy. It made me unhealthy, if anything. And people tend to take risks that they don't need to make when they're just following hedonic vision of happiness. It's not a healthy lifestyle. It doesn't make you happy. And anybody who lives that life of pleasure, I think, tends to, and desire immediate gratification, kind of comes to that point. Drug addiction is maybe the most obvious example of that. I mean, what better way to achieve immediate gratification and hedonic happiness than using cocaine? Because you're literally directly stimulating your nucleus accumbens, which is the pleasure center in the brain. The only way that you could have a more direct influence on your nucleus accumbens would be like putting an electrode in your nucleus accumbens and a button attached to it, which is how they've studied addiction doing that with mice. And but is that what happiness is? Pressing your nucleus accumbens all day? That's pretty pathetic life, right? And so people obviously would want more. They don't want pleasure to just be this feeling. They want it to be about something that actually is good, like something that transcends mere feeling or immediate gratification. So so what does Phil do? Well, now he tries to win this girl, this woman, and when that fails. For a while there, he also decides he's going to do it through liberty, right? Through freedom, emancipation from the law. So he flouts the law. Remember, he goes into prison, then he wakes up the next day, he's free of prison. He's like, I can do anything. Yeah. Well, that doesn't make him happy either. So all these things that we're taught in our culture in different ways will make us happy. Don't make Phil happy. What makes him happy is first he goes through an ego death, right? He just through this repetitive suicide. You can sort of interpret that as a kind of ego death, and then he comes out on the other side and he's altruistic. He's looking. He's saying, okay, I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to try to better myself through creative endeavors, right? He becomes ice sculpture. He learns to play piano, but he also says, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be someone who's going to give myself to others. I'm going to gift my time, my day. And he's helping the old ladies with their tire. And, he's helping the little boy who falls from the tree, and the real transformative moment is when he discovers that homeless man dies at the end of the day, the guy who he refused to give a donation to. So he takes him to the diner and feeds him.
Does whatever he can to save him.
Yeah, and I think what that tells us, there's an encounter with mortality, an awareness of a finitude and a desire for the transcendent, and out of that comes this abundant what I would call fecundity. This idea that I have something to give, right, to other people, and I want to give that to people, and that's out of that comes this sense of belonging, at homeness, community, in the sense of security, well-being, and a lot of that is an expression of love. So I'm really interested now in how there seems to be a close relationship between a kind of agapic love and experiences of joy as well.
Thank you for watching this Nerding Out short. Click here to watch the full episode. Click the subscribe button and the bell notification to know when we put up new videos. To support the channel, head over to Nerdy Catholic Tees and purchase some nerdy merch of your very own.
System shut down.